Mega lang pagdating to Henry Willer's movie reviews, where I take a look at films I've never seen before, others likely will have done. And today, we're going to be looking at a film that's approaching its 40th anniversary. We're going to be talking about the 1982 Pinoy film, Himala. I know this is a very revered film by audiences, and it's commonly regarded by a lot of people to be the best film from the Philippines. But in my quest to view films from this country, I've just not really bothered. Although the Philippines has been kind of a bit of a surprise discovery for me in terms of cinema, because I realised they produce quite a lot of films that are really highly regarded. I'm really, really excited to sink my teeth into this. So let's do this. So we follow a woman named Elsa, played superbly by Nora Honor, who during a solar eclipse claims that she saw a vision of the Virgin Mary at the top of the hill where she was found as a baby by her adoptive mother. Also later on she becomes a stigmata as well. So after claiming to have seen the Virgin Mary, the word spreads across the town, and people from all over come to this barren village of Kupang to see Elsa, where she engages in faith-based healing, which naturally goes too far, and she, with all her disciples, sort of lose sight of their morals and start exploiting the situation, charging people and selling bottles of water blessed by Elsa. But at the same time, a documentary filmmaker named Orly comes to see what the fuss is about and interview the people who believe her to be or a vessel of God. So I was honestly rather shocked by just how damning this film is. It's by no means a sanitized look on religious fanaticism. In fact, it appears to be flat out condemning it. For whatever reason, I was under the impression that this would be like a Three Idiots situation, with a film that's beloved by many and considered to be one of the best films produced by that country and that they have to offer, and that I would just find it corny and, you know, not exactly great cinema. This, however, my God, this really fucking delivered. I saw another Virgin Mary miracle-based film last year called Fatima, about the 3 children who saw the Virgin Mary in the town of Fatima in Portugal, which I know a little bit about because I live in this country. And it's often this big pilgrimage for Catholics to go and visit there, sometimes even going there on their hands and knees, which seems a bit unnecessary. But that film wasn't that great particularly, though Catholics are pretty weird, as the same point came up from that film, which appeared here too. So let me explain. Initially people, particularly the local vicar, are very sceptical of Elsa's claims, and in the vicar's eyes it's more logical that it's the devil pretending to be the Virgin Mary than it's the Virgin Mary herself. It's not like the devil hasn't got shit on his agenda to do. Just, you know, he's not pottering around twiddling his thumbs all day. The same was said in the film about Fatima, and I find it pretty amusing. Strange folk. By all means, you can suggest that they may have been imagining things, maybe they had heat stroke, something like that, or you know, they could have just been lying. But as a counter argument, it's the devil in dress up. It's a hell of a reach. There's also a childhood friend of Elsa's named Namia, who returns back to Kupang after many years away, who is now a sex worker, and she wants to open a brothel in the town, which shortly after opening is made to be shut down by Elsa's followers. And there's a absolutely terrific scene where she goes to Elsa asking her followers to reopen the brothel, and essentially says that Elsa is whoring herself out and being a complete hypocrite. And Elsa just replies, you know, oh yeah, but I'm helping people. And Namir then retorts that so is she. I was pretty surprised that a film from a very Catholic country could be this vicious. And also sympathetic to people who many deem to be sinful and will end up going to hell. And Elsa, by this point, more specifically her disciples, have just got drunk on power, and it really reminded me of those horrid for-profit mega churches that are just running rampant at the moment and taking full advantage of the fact that churches don't pay tax, and also Christians are quite gullible, unfortunately. Joel Osteen is the first one that springs to mind. I mean, they're all con artists. I could talk more about the film, but I would be revealing some big spoilers, and I'd rather that you go into this knowing as little as possible, since there are some really remarkable details that unravel in the plot that's honestly brilliant. I won't give it all away. There is much to admire here, and with some great performances all around, particularly Nora Honor, who just really impressed me with how, you know, towards the end particularly, just how weary she is. Like, she's carrying, you know, the whole world on her shoulders, and it is top stuff. But also the script, the direction, it's certainly not a film I'll be forgetting in a while.
I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10.
I will be covering more Filipino films in future, so stay on the lookout for that. And I do need to see more from Ismael Bernal, the director, as this was terrific. So that's it for me. Let me know what you thought of the film in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Letterboxd as well. And see you all soon. Bye bye.